even the normies now are just getting to the point where they're actually starting to recognize and realize what's happening.
I think you're right, actually. Like, did you guys? So I made that post in the room earlier. Like, Concord is worse than we thought it was. So the numbers came out for that, and it's at like 25,000 total units is what they're estimating. And I kind of believe that because the basic trophy in the game where you just get for killing someone, only like 1,200 people have it or something. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but like that's really bad.
That game, I guarantee you, it will be free to play.
No, but the thing that I think with these numbers that we're finding out, this is probably the biggest flop in video game history.
It's one of them for sure. Because think about it, eight years of development time, ex-Bungie devs with like Destiny and stuff, Halo.
What about Cyberpunk?
$100 million. And not only that, think about it too. Like they really thought Concord was going to be big. Like you go on the PlayStation YouTube channel right now, there's like 3 2-minute long CGI, kind of in the style of like Marvel's What If show on Disney Plus. It looks like that of Concord, and those cost a lot of money to make.
Oh yeah,
not only
big
that,
money.
Amazon Prime has that what's it called? Secret Level coming out from the Love, Death, and Robots guys.
In Debian, we're looking at the modern ET.
What do you mean?
ET for the Atari?
Oh. No,
that disaster. That game, I mean, they put it in dumps. Like this game,
I'm just saying with Concord, though.
But I think Concord's on ET level of disaster.
This is what I'm saying. Concord, they wanted to be so big. The fucking game has an anthology episode in Secret Level that costs millions to make. And that comes out in December this year. So they really thought this game would be like growing over the months until December. And then you get the Concord transmedia episode, and that's supposed to hype you for more Concord. But by then, the game's going to be dead. Like, I don't know what they're doing, man. They really thought this game was going to be big.
It's falling. Like, it was 90 people the other day on Steam. Like, that's
check right now and see how many people are playing right now.
I checked before the show. It was like 113. Let me see. I'll check it right now. Concord, Steam chart.
Hey, guys, I got to get out of here. Thanks for having me. I got to go start a bonfire for the family.
All right, Dillard.
Later, Dillard.
93 people.
Take care.
Wow.
That's just like the devs leaving. Yeah, that's the devs leaving their monitors on. They just have the game running.
Concord match can only
like
have
rubber banding and shit
in or something. So if each match of Concord has 12 people, that's only like what?
Well, they have to play with console players. Matches. So the shit that I was reading is if you want to play a game of Concord, you have to cross play. You've got to cross play with PlayStation players, or you ain't getting a fucking match.
Yeah.
And even on PlayStation, judging by those trophies, there's probably only a couple of hundred people over there too. Like this is so bad. It's really funny that it's not really being reported on that much, and talking about how big of a disaster this is. It is one of the biggest gaming disasters in the history of video games, because they spent at least, you probably are looking at a $200 million loss. Easy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's also very weird of PlayStation as well, because in the past, PlayStation has never bought a studio prior to working with them. That has never really happened in my memory, at least. They've only ever bought studios once the studio has proven themselves by making a game for their system. So, for example, Insomniac, they didn't own them. They made Ratchet and Clank, they made Spider-Man, then they bought them, right? They bought them for $200 and something million. Then they did the same thing with Sucker Punch as well. Infamous, Ghost of Tsushima, those kinds of games, Sly Cooper. This is the first time that I can recall where Sony has bought a company, which is Firewalk Studios, prior to them actually releasing a game. And now they own this studio that they probably paid God knows how much money for. Then they dumped another 150, probably more $1 million into Concord. Like, this is a massive blunder on Sony's part. Like, huge. Time. So, I don't know.
How many players are playing it right now, did you say?
I said 93, but we have no idea how many people are playing PlayStation. But due to the trophy count, we can estimate probably at least, and I'm going to be generous and say 400 people, 300 people. There's probably a total of 400 to 500 people playing it worldwide right now.
Right. So about the same amount of people that liked the Acolyte.
Yeah.
Exactly.